soon as I take the steak out of the pan, I know that it's overcooked. This is the worst thing that could happen to me right now.
2 minutes! You have 2 more minutes left!
I'm just getting these scallops on. 40 seconds aside. I can't screw up these scallops. Super important that I sear it hard, flip it over, another quick sear, and then get it off the heat right away. Beautiful.
I'm focused on that plating. I'm making a pretty home-style dish, so gotta find a way to make it look pretty.
Just want to make sure I get the plating done in time.
It's not gonna look like a $10 dish. I don't think there's any dish that I make that looks like a $10 dish.
Becky's has nothing on it.
It doesn't look like $50.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up! Wow.
Melissa, please bring up your dish.
I made a noodle salad with lime, coriander, and chilies, and it all has a little bit of miso in it too as well.
How much money did you have to spend on this dish?
$10 whole.
Well, I gotta tell you one thing. It looks more like a $5 dish to me. But you know what I always say?
Taste is king.
I like the combinations of textures. However, I'm afraid that $5 worth of miso is not there. And I told you, this better be the best miso vinaigrette I've ever tasted, and it's not.
So, Melissa, how are you feeling right now?
Like, I could have done a little bit better. I think that I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone. That feels a little raw right now.
I see panic. And panic just washed over you with this salad here. However, not all is lost. I see a tremendous amount of ambition with the noodles, that you made noodles in 60 minutes. That's pretty incredible. This is a very rare opportunity that you have. You know that.
Yes, chef.
Don't waste it.
Becky, please bring up your dish.
I made steak and onions. I have caramelized onions, sweet onion puree, and then fried shallots.
Can you remind me, did you get the budget wallet or the high-end wallet?
A high-end wallet.
Because, to be honest, it doesn't look that way to me. The onion purees are quite good. I like the sweetness of them. I think the steak, that's on the medium well side. You were hoping for?
Medium rare.
You know the mistake you made, and you're going to learn from that. Do you think Kagan achieved what he wanted to do in terms of throwing you off?
He probably thinks he does.
I think he did throw you off.
I like the concept, utilizing something like an onion, and expanding on it, being innovative. But that's the only thing I like. Don't smile. Don't smile. That's not smiling time. Be serious. Because this steak is overcooked.
As I walk away, I can feel how important this is, and I just don't want to go home.
All right, Jonathan, please bring up your dish.
There's some major critiques coming up for the other dishes, so I'm a little nervous going up there.
Hi. So I've got a piece of cod that I seared, sitting on top of a corn succotash, and I've got on top some zucchini. I was given a budget of $10, so I wanted to use that $10 to show what upscale could look like.
Wow, that's very intense. In a good way.
Oh, thanks.
God, you scare me.
The succotash, the fish, everything works really well together, and that sauce ties everything together. $10. It's astonishing that you pulled this off.
Thank you.
It's cooked beautifully. You used every byproduct of the ingredient possible to compact and intensify the flavors of this dish.
This was an intriguing challenge that went to the heart of what it means to be a chef. We tasked you with making a MasterChef quality dish, and the results proved that when it comes to taste, money isn't everything.
Case in point, the top 2 dishes of the night were made by home cooks working at either end of the spectrum.
The second place dish was a humble classic, elevated with high-end ingredients. Michael V, congratulations.
Safe for another day. I'm gonna be back for another challenge, another battle, whatever they throw at us, I'm ready.
The best dish of the night was a $10 dish that tasted like $1 million. Jonathan, well done.
Thank you. I cooked the top dish today. That's the greatest feeling in the world.
Jonathan, you and Michael V will both be team captains in the first team challenge.
Good job, buddy. I'm very glad that I'm team captain going into the first team challenge. It puts me in a bit of control, and I like control.
Unfortunately, there were 2 home cooks that failed to achieve the standards that we're looking for. Melissa and Becky, please come up to the front.
I could be going home right now. It's definitely humbling.
I'm not ready to go because I know that I'm better than this. I'm capable of so much more.
Melissa, you came here brimming with talent and enthusiasm. And Becky, you wowed everyone right out of the gate. But sadly, in this kitchen, you're only as good as your last dish. The home cook whose last dish showed just enough technique to keep them in this competition is... Becky.
Good job.
Becky, please head back to your station.
It's been a roller coaster of emotions. I can't believe that I'm still here.